of the biggest issues we have is when we construct, 80% of our construction cost is what? A sunk cost. It means when you construct, you cannot reuse what you've invested in that property. You just have to destroy it when you have to use it again, which is a big problem. And on top of that, we have a wastage problem, 15% in waste. Now, how do we solve this with Tafari construction model, modular construction? This is a revolution. And why do I call it a revolution? We have to stop building the way we build. With this, it's more efficient. 50% labor savings, 50% logistics savings, because we're saving on all the materials. Over 90% material savings, cement. We save over 90% of cement savings, which translates to sand and less water. And then we come to the sustainable part. We have reduced waste to less than 2%. That's the 90% waste reduction, which is a low for carbon footprint. And we have water storage, which we put in the basement of the modular foundation. That's a modular foundation. That's a concrete tile, which you can see here. I brought these things so you guys can actually see that these are already in works. This is not something that I am just talking about, that's a dream. And then it's an asset. Your house is an asset. It has a net life cycle that's positive. You can recover over 95% of the material used to construct. Remember, we are putting 80% of our construction in the material itself. So you should not, if you build a house of 100 million, that means all the 100 million is gone. But with this one, at least you'll be able to get 95% of the material that built the house back. Where do I get these numbers from? We've been constructing. I've constructed about, now we're getting about 20 homes. And these are, I'm not going to explain everything, but you get savings about 45% on our modular walls. And if you do our foundations that are modular, this is what you have. This is where we store our water. We put a water storage tank that is made of polyethylene. And then we have the modular roof, which is the same as having a modular floor. Our floors are modular, just like the roof. You see these here? Those are what you see here. We use iron bars to create compression on the concrete so that it does not collapse and holds more weight. This is based on a 42 square meter ground floor house. Then, for a 2-bedroom house, 1-bedroom story, we do storied houses. The reason is, I make my roof not to be like the Mabati roof. The Mabati roof, you can't do anything else and stop rain from hitting you. We are doing a modular roof that's basically a slab, a cheap slab, which is like another floor. You create another floor here, you can create another floor up there. You can do some things there, you can chill up there. And it consumes less space.